Do not despair, dear viewers, but they are at it again. The illustrious Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene and the illustrious Representative Dan Crenshaw again are fighting for Republican supremacy. That's right. On Twitter again today, there was another eruption between these two mental heavyweights, similar to the one that happened back on January 3rd. You may remember back then, the two went at it over the fact that we had this thing called COVID, which Marjorie Taylor Greene referred to as a cough and a sneeze. A cough and a sneeze often kills 1 million people in your country alone and hospitalizes God knows how many. So it was up there with Satan and the Catholic Church and all the Jewish, that starship Jewish laser that they'll probably have in the next Star Wars movie. At least to his credit, Dan Crenshaw, who also is embarrassingly performative, came out and said and voted in favor of FEMA units being able to get the vaccination to more people. Because even though he likes to play Mission Impossible, have his eye patch with all sorts of computer signals in it for videos he puts together where he goes and he helps Republican candidates beat Democrats. And no, I'm not joking. He's made these short videos that are so cringy. I don't know how to explain them. But at least he admitted that COVID, was a thing and that people should get vaccinated. That upset Marjorie Taylor Greene very much. And all the FEMA conspiracies, I'm sure. To her, it's, they're concentration camps where they're, eating white babies or something. So they went out on Twitter and she said what she said, which is about COVID, and insulted him. And he said that she was either, quote, an idiot or a Democrat. He was right about one of those. Not the Democrat. This time, they decided to have a little bit of a tat again. There was a $40 billion vote to aid Ukraine. Doesn't seem like it should be that controversial. We know that Vladimir Putin's aims are to do to much of the world raced into Ukraine. He attacked our elections, attacked the French elections, attacked the British elections, and has sponsored coups in places like Sudan, sent mercenaries to parts of Asia and Africa to stir up trouble. He is trying to use various different methods to get governments to his liking, to buy off corrupt leaders and use warfare, cyber or real, where he can. Dan Crenshaw voted for it. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's pretty much voted in every way Vladimir Putin could ask for, against sanctions, which of course don't work according to this particular genius. She claimed that, you're just trying to use the Ukrainian people as bait, and their lives matter too, as if she could give a damn about Ukrainian lives, that we shouldn't be funding this war to go further. If we don't fund Ukrainians, more Ukrainians die at the hands of Russian soldiers who massacre them and have committed mass atrocities, rape, and don't want to go into more than that. So I'm not sure what she thought she was saying. In her defense, she is an idiot, so she may not have known. But she used the usual kind of Republican talking point. Sanctions aren't stopping anything, but they are driving inflation and fuel prices. Of course, obviously, fuel prices have gone up due to the fact that we're not buying Russian, Belarusian, also an ally of theirs, oil. But you might want to do that to save babies' lives, especially if you claim you're pro-life, which they're not. But they went back and forth. He had a great line. He said, "Are you still trying out for that role on Russia Today?" She accused him of, quote, thinking you were funding a proxy war with Russia in Ukraine, which we, to a certain degree, are. We want to weaken Russia as we save people. You speak as if Ukrainian lives should be thrown away. He answered, "We're investing in the destruction of our adversary's military without losing a single American troop. Strikes me as a good idea." Again, a little callous about things, and Dan Crenshaw, as we've said, is a performative liar, and he used his eye patch, the guy that says cancel culture is also awful, but when Pete Davidson made a joke on SNL, Saturday Night Live, he of course cried about the eye patch joke and used it to get free media. They both are a couple clowns, but it's an important fight to watch going forward because they're fighting for supremacy in the Republican Party. They're each fighting to be the leader. Crenshaw is sort of a semi-rational goon, and which makes him awful. She's a completely irrational goon, which makes her maybe slightly more awful. It's also part of the ongoing Republican Civil War. We talked about Marjorie Taylor Greene fighting with Lauren Boebert. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene seems to fight with everybody. And then, Pompeo versus Trump, and in Pennsylvania, they're going at it right now, the Senate candidates. And I mean, when you get a collection of sort of debased, irrational, evil, angry, stupid, corrupt people together, and you call it a party, this kind of thing is going to happen. Hey, guys, if you like this and other videos, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this. Please also comment. Tell me what you think. And put on the notifications so you'll know when the next video drops, which will be sooner than you can imagine. Thank you.